on the grind. It's game time. Light shine. All eyes on the line. Every move, every play. We define. Party lit. Feeling prime. From the bench to the field, we climb. Champion rise, this our time. No fear, no limits, we prime. Bring that heat. Watch it shine. This leg is on, we on grind. It's game time. Light shine, all eyes on the line. Every move, every play, we define. Heart be loud, feel the prime. From the bench to the field, we climb.
Welcome to beautiful Case Arena on this blistery Thursday evening. Outside here in Indiana, the temperatures are cold. We're hoping that the gym and the shooting heats up inside. Southmont comes in. They are looking to stay atop the newly formed Monon Athletic Conference. They're 14-3 on the season. They take on a Frankfort hot dog group looking for their second win on the year. Tonight's coverage is brought to you by Abstract Technology Group, doing IT differently, making it simple. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first. By Fiberhawk, fast, affordable Fiberhawk. Healthy Communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. The Frankfort Eagles, people helping people. And the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. As we welcome you into the Day and Ginda Funeral Home pregame show where they put family first. Joined by Joe Rook, I'm Sean Walker. And Joe, we got to see these hot dogs the other night go up against a Clinton Prairie squad, and for 3 quarters, they hung in there real strong with them.
They did. It was a good effort by Frankfort. Both Prairie and Frankfort to come in with one victory, so you knew somebody was going to get number 2, and it turned out to be the Gophers. So, Frankfort had a good effort. Had the old bugaboo there in the 1 quarter of some turnovers, so hopefully get that ironed out a little bit tonight and have a close game tonight.
Let's take a look at our first look, brought to us by Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. You see the graphic there on your screen. Head coach Dan Berkman in his 14th year overall coaching, his 6th year at Southmont. He is 201 and 110 in his career. Bethany Meacham in her first year overall here at Frankfort. See Southmont, their losses, Joe, 3 losses on the season, and it's a total of 15 points. That's impressive.
Yeah, they've got a real good record coming in. What are they? 14-3, and those 3 losses, as you got on the screen there, by 15 points. So obviously they've been very, very competitive all year long. And as you mentioned, they're leading the Monon Conference, coming in at 4-0 tonight. So look forward to watching a very good overall Southmont team tonight.
Southmont wants to get a win here tonight and stay atop those standings. They have a showdown with Cascade to end the season. Both of those teams currently undefeated at the top of the standings. For Frankfort, history-wise, they're 12-13 versus Southmont since 01, and really it was the front-loaded years of that, where from 01 to 010, Frankfort just dominated this series.
Right. I'm sure Southmont here in the recent has done well against Frankfort. Frankfort has been struggling here as of late, but as we've mentioned several times on our telecast, Sean, Frankfort young, playing a lot of underclassmen, and hopefully that gets turned around here in the next couple of years.
They did get a double-figure score the other night, and Ava Jarman came off the bench to have 14 points and played fantastic for Frankfort. Let's take a look at our keys to victory, brought to us by Tier 1 Meat Co., where every cut is elite and every customer is family. Joe?
Hey, I put on there not a senior. It's kind of, I'm not sure it's a real key to the game, but it's very ironic. Neither roster has a senior on it. Looking forward to sophomore number 24 Barry playing tonight for Southmont, averaging 17 points a game, 5 rebounds, 3 assists as a sophomore. That is some good numbers. Looking forward to seeing her play. 12 assists, 13 steals. I put that on there. That's a good number for a Southmont. Those are some high numbers, assists and steals that the team averages. You don't see that high on steals a lot for teams. Looking forward to that. Continue improvement. I put that in there for Frankfort. The Dogs have been improving. The record might not show that. They've got a tall task tonight, but let's see if they continue to improve in tonight's game.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, turnover is always the Achilles heel. If they can stay strong with the basketball and maybe take this press they're going to face. We'll see what Frankfort can do. Maybe hang around here with Southmont tonight. It's going to do it for our pregame show. We'll step aside for the national anthem when we come back. Starting lineups head your way on the ISC Sports Network.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclincounty.org.
In this town, game day starts long before kickoff. It's the work behind the scenes that makes champions. At Tier 1 Meat Company, we prep with the same focus, discipline, and pride as the hometown heroes we feed. From our block to your block, fuel every victory. Tier 1 Meat Company. Mission, feed the fans. Standard, champion quality. Scan the QR code for a game day upgrade.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
At Wampler's Disposal and Recycling, we take pride in offering waste management for commercial and residential clients. As an industry leader, Wampler's Disposal and Recycling brings the most professional and responsive collection service in the business. Since 1948, our family-owned and operated company has provided excellent service at competitive rates. We offer container rentals as well. Our longevity in the industry is a testament to our excellent service. We serve all of Clinton, Tippecanoe, Boone, Howard, and Carroll counties. For all your waste removal needs, call Wampler Services Incorporated today. You can reach us at 765-659-3721. Visit us online at wamplerservicesinc.com.
Back inside beautiful Case Arena, John Milholland Court. Starting lineups for Southmont: Molly Williams, Emily Link, Claire Kessler, Ella Berry, and Layla Gomez. The two last names that we just saw there, Berry and Gomez, outstanding offensive and defensive basketball players.
Absolutely. Berry coming in, as I mentioned, in the pregame, 17 points a game. Gomez, 13 and a half, basically 14 points a game. They both do a good job rebounding, 5 rebounds per game for Berry, 9 rebounds per game for Gomez.
Pretty impressive as the glass cleaner. On the other side, the starting lineups for the Frankfort Hot Dogs and head coach Bethany Meacham. A little different starting lineup tonight. They're going to go with Given West, Jalen Stewart, Jocelyn Kyrell, Ava Jarman, who came off the bench the other night, gets the starting nod tonight, and Serenity Reagan round out the 5 for the Frankfort Hot Dogs. Our starting lineups brought to us by our Dente Dental, where healthy smiles start here.
Yeah, last game, as you'd mentioned, Sean, earlier, Jarman had 14 points off the bench. Serenity Reagan had 7 against the Gophers, so they kind of led the Hot Dogs in scoring. 21 points out of the 25 I think the Hot Dogs had that night, so they're all going to need another night like that and some help from others.
Take a look at our officials, brought to us by Wampler's Disposal Service and Recycling, where recycling makes sense. It's Damon Williams, Grant Covey, and Nathan Magnuson. I want to thank the officials for obviously donating their time to the cause so that these girls can play basketball here tonight on the ISC Sports Network.
Yeah, I see the officials kind of sprinting around a little bit, make sure those legs are nice and warmed up and ready to go here. Doing the pregame exercises still.
We're going to do a little ball change here real quick. Maybe not.
We're going to check them out. Yeah. All right. I don't think they changed at all, did they?
He went back.
Yeah.
It's like the magician trick on the corner. You got to pay attention.
Yeah.
Jumping things up, it's Gomez versus West, and Southmont wins the tip. They'll have the basketball first. It's a very good team in Southmont. Last year had a 500 record at 12-12.
Boy, the future bright for them, huh? 14-3, and everybody back next year.
Defense inside. Reagan comes up with the deflection and the steal. Frankfort takes it away on the first possession.
Frankfort's had a good 2-3 zone most of the year. Been very active with their hands and feet. They're going to definitely have to do that tonight.
Stewart looked like that one might have grazed across her arm there on the way by, but no call, and back-to-back turnovers for Southmont give Frankfort the basketball. Dead ball turnover there allows the defense to set.
Without further ado, here comes a full court press.
Frankfurt very quickly moves the basketball around to try to avoid that trap. And this is something the girls have definitely gotten a lot better at, Joe. They still turn the ball over at a high clip, but there were times in years past where they didn't even get the ball past half court.
Yeah, you could go for a couple minutes and never get the ball past half court, and that was terrible to see, but they have improved a lot with that and doing much better.
Reagan turns that time face up, and Gomez there on the block. Using her size, good pass down low. And that's Claire Kessler. Third leading scorer on the team, comes in at almost 8 points per contest. She'll get the scoring started here for the Mounties.
That right there, one thing I'd kind of like to say, I think a lot of times the Frankfurt girls, they get fouled a lot. Sometimes I think the officials, the girls don't handle the ball that well. They let a lot of slapping and hacking go on. So I hope they call a few of those fouls early.
We do get a tie up here. Possession stays with Frankfurt.
Frankfurt girls not only just handling the ball, they're going to have to, they just need to learn how to protect that ball with their body.
West steps through the double team, looks down low to Jarman. And then last touch by Reagan, out of bounds off the hot dogs.
An interesting fact for Southmont, as good as the record is and very, very competitive to everything, they average 19 turnovers a game, which would be a little higher than you might anticipate. So they have the tendency to do that.
Working it around the outside. They find a shooter here, and first three is up and good for the sophomore, Ella Berry. She is not shy about putting the three-pointer up. She has 5 games this year, Joe, with 10-plus three-point attempts.
Wow.
Shoots it at 27% from beyond the arc on the season. And she's got to be salivating a little bit with Frankfurt being in that 2-3, right?
Absolutely. Working that ball around. She's getting ready to roll.
Sophie Beichel's first field goal attempt off the mark. Southmont heads the other way, and she thought about it there too. This is Molly Williams, one of the starting juniors on the squad. Gomez, baseline jumper, beautiful looking arc.
Didn't jump very much, just kind of stretched out on her toes, but had, like you said, a great arch on that ball.
Stolen and taken away by Barry, and then up and in and good. And very quickly, it went from 2-0 to 9-0, and we get our first timeout here this evening. Timeout tonight brought to us by the Frankfurt Eagles. They've been serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally. The Frankfurt Eagles offer something for everyone. For more info on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Eagles at 408 North Main Street. We also want to thank the Willow Creek Barn, where they've been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfurt, Indiana, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities. Check out their gallery and their availability at thewillowcreekbarn.com. Well, the blitz came early and often, and they've turned the hot dogs over quite a bit here early.
Yeah, got a couple quick turnovers on Frankfurt. Southmont, a couple quick turnovers as well. Has not hurt them. Southmont jumping out to the 9-0 lead with 5:13. A great start for them. Here's something like, hey, it's 9-0. Frankfurt gals, 1 win. How long do you think they'll keep the press on? We talk about sportsmanship and playing. I think the coaches at Southmont know, hey, 9-0 lead, we're off to a good start. Do we really need a full court press? What do you think, Sean? Am I off on that?
No, I mean, I can see an argument both sides, unfortunately, and I agree. The sportsmanship side of it is definitely one that you could look at the overall record, look at the score early, and say, hey, we're gonna call off the dogs. No pun intended.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they could just play good, solid half court defense and probably be okay. But you're right. I know you got to do what you do, so to speak, if you're Southmont.
They look backdoor to Gomez, and she uses that size inside and able to finish for her second field goal. Gomez, a fantastic scorer, but awesome on the glass as well, as you get a left-handed scoop shot there from Williams. Press stays on for now. Flores, and Frankfurt's able to beat the press this time. Reagan goes up against Gomez and gets the shot to drop.
There you go, Serenity Reagan. Serenity's been a player that has continually improved throughout the year.
And tonight's a night where she gets an opportunity to go against a very talented basketball player in Gomez.
Yeah, absolutely.
And kind of sharpen her skills as well. You know, she's going to be challenged on the offense and defensive side. Talking about Gomez, she's got 4 double-doubles on the year, but she also has 5 games where she had 9 rebounds. She needed 1 more to have the double-double.
Yeah, she averages 9 a game, 9 rebounds a game, 3 steals. Got some good stats all around.
They try to get it to Reagan on the high post. It's taken away. Barry looks up the floor. Run-out layup is good by Link. Now all 5 Southmont Mounties are in the scoring column. Actually, that was number 11, Kaylee Turner.
Okay.
I take that back. That was not Link. So Turner is checked into the game.
Sometimes it's kind of difficult up here. The girls with the long ponytails and the hair kind of flops exactly where the numbers are.
Instead of all 5 starters, they still have 5 scorers in the scoring column, which is pretty good all-around basketball. Another jump ball possession stays on this end with the Hot Dogs. That pass not deep enough for Flores. The steal, the run out, and the layup there. That was Molly Williams. She's got a quick 4. We're trying to work those angles. Michael's pass deflected. Shot up and good here, and that's Barry. She's got a quick 7. Michael had some room on that baseline. She just lost her dribble there.
Yeah, that's her strong side, the left side. Like to see her be working over there on that left side, kind of keep her over there offensively.
Barry that time playing a little Ed Reed safety action and took it away. Misses the layup, though.
I like that Ed Reed safety call right there.
Speaking of sportsmanship, I saw Ed Reed congratulating some IU football players after the game and then consoling some of the Miami players.
That's interesting.
Obviously,
good for him, yeah.
Played his college ball at Miami, so after the national championship game was already there, and I'm sure he's got carte blanche at Miami. He can just go wherever he wants, right? He doesn't even need a press pass.
Just like, see, I saw for the game there, Michael Irvin was one of the, what was he? Actually, the honorary captain. That's right.
Good closeout on Barry to keep her from putting up the 3, but
good ball movement there by Southmont.
Mackenzie Wood able to get one in. And we're going to get some substitutions here as Barry's going to come out. Gomez is going to come out. Link checks back in. Jalen Stewart back on the floor for the Hot Dogs. They try to swing cross court there, and defense comes away with another steal. Going to get a whistle here. This will give some free throw opportunities.
Southmont does a great job here. One extra pass, usually by the Mounties on their offense. That leads to another good basket. We mentioned that in the pregame, averaging 12 assists a game. They share the ball well.
Dane Ginn Funeral Home has locations in Frankfort, Florida, Mulberry, and Rossville. Their staff is ready to serve you. They're dedicated to providing a loving and a genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. For more information, visit dayandginda.com, where they put family first.
Turner 1 out of 2 on her free throws. Another turnover for the Dogs. Up to 9 turnovers in this first quarter.
This weekend is the Selection Sunday show for the girls IHSA basketball tournament, and it sounds like we're all going to be snowed in. So
yeah,
we
might as well tune into that, right?
Have a little watch party there, and if you haven't already, you know it's Indiana. We're Midwesterners. You should probably run out and get the milk, the eggs, the toilet paper if there's any left on the shelves.
I made myself a little note here to stop by and try to see if I can find some milk on the way home.
I love the models. Everybody's got different expectations of what's going to happen, and
well, I'm sure hope a few of those high ones I heard on the inches of snow miss.
3 on the way from Turner. Back iron, offensive rebound there for the Mounties from Southmont. Little connection between these two teams. New athletic director here at Frankfort High School, Mr. Jeff Irwin, spent some time at Southmont.
There you go.
As the athletic director.
Sure, he's very familiar with a lot of people associated with the program then.
Turner, left-handed jump shot, swishes it in. She's got a quick 5. Already above her season average, and just like that, first quarter over that quick. 26-2 the score. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, more basketball heads your way on the ISC Sports Network.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business-class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
Frankfort Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
Welcome back to Frankfort High School, where tradition meets opportunity as they celebrate their 150th graduating class. They honor the past while preparing students for the future. Here, students don't just earn a diploma, they earn college credit through Indiana College Corps and Gem City University. I love that name. It's the only early college program in the county with 25 career pathways, award-winning arts, the only marching band in the county, and athletics that build leaders. Call today to schedule a tour and see why Frankfort High School is where opportunity begins. Sophie Michael on the floor for the Hot Dogs. Out there with Kyril, Stewart, Jarman, and Reagan. Reagan's jump shot. Draws back iron. I thought she might get the roll there.
Yeah. Good looking little shot. Free throw line there. Frankfort showed some good patience, good ball movement on that opportunity.
I love how Reagan's confidence has grown over the season.
You can tell by the way she plays and the way she carries herself, yes.
Barry knocks down her second 3 of the night. She's the first player to hit double figures now. She's got 10 points already. Carl looking for help, finds Stewart. We get in inside here to Michael. Defense closed out quick there on Reagan. Serenity going to have to walk that off a little. Looked like she had a player fall into her leg there. So they both went to the ground. Seems to be okay. Flores is going to check in for hot dogs. I think Coach saw the same thing I did and going to make sure that Reagan's all right.
Right. She looks all right as Serenity. To the off again. All right, here we go.
Little technical difficulties with Joe's mic tonight. We'll get her figured out.
We'll get.
Jarman's jump shot there off the top of the backboard gives the ball back to Southmont. This shot rims out. Another offensive rebound. And now a fight for it here, and nice job by Sophie Michael to clear it.
I'm off. I'm back on. I'm back on. Richard Schlee working hard to make sure that mic is working. Appreciate the work down there, buddy.
You got a built-in cough button tonight.
Yeah. I wasn't even coughing that time either.
About to say, Joe, you're a man of few words tonight.
Yeah.
Your microphone's not working for you.
I'll just sit here and make faces at you, Sean. We'll be all right.
Flores dribbles it back outside, picks it up. Now looks inside. Frankfurt starting to snap the basketball around a little quicker here on offense.
Hard to find a good shot. Southmont doing a great job on that zone defense. Right. Good patience. Turnover, Frankfurt. Lady Hot Dogs had 10 turnovers in that first quarter.
I think they're going to get Sophie Michael with her first foul.
Kara Kessler shooting free throws this year at 43% clip.
This portion of tonight's broadcast brought to us by Healthy Communities of Clinton County, where they offer free navigation services for all pregnant women. A licensed nurse is available to help you with free pregnancy tests, the insurance assistance, prenatal appointments assistance, delivery, safe sleep, and any type of newborn care education that you may need. Call Libby, 659-6063 for more information. Able to knock down one of two free throws was Kessler. She's got 3 points tonight. It's given West back into the game. She got the start for Frankfurt. That one just rims out for Michael. Flores fighting in there trying to get an offensive rebound. Active hands from Flores. Gomez, great pass right there. Able to snap that one down to Kessler.
I'm back on. There we go. Oh, Southmont again. Man, they just move the ball very well. Very well schooled, very well coached on where the players are supposed to be.
Defense sags down there from Barry, takes it away. Stewart with the rebound for Frankfurt. .30 lead here in the second quarter for Southmont. And we told you about their success this season. They went 12-12 a year ago. They're 14-3 this season. We're going to get a timeout here from head coach Bethany Meacham.
Sean, if you have time throughout the game, I'm curious who's in Southmont's the Lady Mounties. Who's in their sectional this year?
Absolutely, they're in sectional number 41. They'll play that at South Putnam. The top teams in that sectional right now, obviously Southmont in there. Park Heritage sits at 14-6 on the year. North Putnam is at 12-7. And then South Putnam at 10-10. You do have South Vermilion and Greencastle in there, both of those teams under 500. Obviously, that doesn't – I'm not discounting them.
Yeah,
I'm just
right.
saying record-wise.
Record-wise, right. So that sounds like a pretty competitive sectional. Southmont would have a solid chance to come out of there.
Yeah, they've actually done a lot of intersectional play. I want to make sure I say that correctly.
Right.
Park Heritage 5-0 in sectional play. Southmont 3-1 versus sectional opponents, and North Putnam 4-2. So
all right,
all
then.
three of those teams have seen some of the other teams in there and had some success. Now, Park Heritage is a team that Southmont lost to earlier in the season, but that game was very competitive, very close. It was a 6-point win for Park Heritage.
Yeah. So Sophie Michael, good job with that left hand, taking the ball to the basket, strong opportunity for 2 free throws. But Southmont, Park Heritage play again. That'd probably be a good ball game to go see.
Michael's first free throw off the mark. This portion of our broadcast brought to us by Tier 1 Meat Co., where they take pride in delivering locally sourced premium beef and pork, the kind of meat that honors the land, respects the craft, and makes me hungry every time I read this read. Visit them at 128 West Catherine Street in Flora, online at tier1meatco.com. That commercial is absolutely just mouth-watering as well. Flores looks to push here for the Dogs. That one last touched by Southmont. A lot of renovations over the last couple of years have taken place here. And oh, look at that heads-up play from Brianna Flores. Here at Case Arena, they've gotten a newer floor. Scores table's got the digital display on it, running ads. My favorite's the ISC ad that keeps running across there.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Got TV screens in the gymnasium on each end that
set up very well. If you look at it, well, we just lost them. Had ISC Sports on there on both screen, same time running.
Like the fact too that when they did the floor, they kind of honored the past of Frankfort High School here, and obviously Everett Case is a legendary name that's on the building itself. As Barry gets another field goal. But John Milholland spent so much time here as a teacher, as an educator, in the administration side of things as a principal, but as a basketball coach as well. So it's awesome to see that they put his name on the floor here at Case Arena.
Coach Milholland coached a lot of victories in this building.
Barry steps into another one, her third triple tonight. We said not shy about putting them up.
No, she is getting awfully close to her average already at 17 points a game.
Her season high this year, she had 30 points in a game versus Monrovia. Good interior pass. West going to put up a 3 now. Doesn't shoot a lot, but she had 3 threes versus Cascade earlier in the year.
She can knock down the 3.
West doing a good job of closing out on Barry out there, obviously knowing that she's knocked down 3 of her own threes here tonight.
I would think whoever on that side of the zone where Barry is, they need to kind of shade that way towards her.
And little inside-outside action doesn't matter. Can't close out quick enough that time. She's got her third 3 of the quarter. Under a minute to go here before the half. Jarman snaps it over to Flores. Flores runs into the defender, and whistle going to happen here against Claire Kessler. Now available FiberHawk Fiber Internet. Wow, it's kind of hard to say. Super fast speeds, no more buffering. Perfect for all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more on offerings and availability, go to fiberhawk.com or call 922-HAWK. Jocelyn Cairo knocks down the field goal.
That's good to see an open jump shot go down for the Lady Dogs.
Gomez, interior pass. Kessler couldn't complete the play, and now Barry gets a takeaway. And Flores comes back the other way. Got a lot of ball, but got a little bit of body, too.
A little bit of body there, but she says, hey, I might as well make Miss Barry earn those from the foul line tonight.
At Wampler's Disposal Service and Recycling, they're the place that recycling always makes sense. Call Wampler's at 659-3721 for all your trash, recycling, and scrap needs. Wampler's Disposal Service and Recycling, family owned since 1948. As they talk things over here at the scores table, I want to tell you about Abstract Technology Group, where they're doing IT differently but making it simple. Whether you're located in Indianapolis, Lafayette, or all points surrounding and in between, just call 420-TECH or visit abstracttechgroup.com. We're Abstract. We're making it simple. So Barry will go to the line here. She's had a hot shooting night in Case Arena.
Barry averages coming in shooting 71% from the charity stripe this year. Could see why. She's got a very solid-looking shot.
Goes 1 and 2 this trip. I'm going to say if she misses another one, she might want to back up.
Yeah.
She's on fire from range. That one tipped away at the buzzer, and the score at the break, a 36-point lead for the Mounties. They take a halftime lead, 41-5 into the quarter break. We'll be back with our halftime show right after this.
At Wampler's Disposal and Recycling, we take pride in offering waste management for commercial and residential clients. As an industry leader, Wampler's Disposal and Recycling brings the most professional and responsive collection service in the business. Since 1948, our family-owned and operated company has provided excellent service at competitive rates. We offer container rentals as well. Our longevity in the industry is a testament to our excellent service. We serve all of Clinton, Tippecanoe, Boone, Howard, and Carroll counties. For all your waste removal needs, call Wampler Services Incorporated today. You can reach us at 765-659-3721. Visit us online at wamplerservicesinc.com.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proudly putting family first, strives to care and honor the families of Clinton and Carroll County in ways that share the loved one's story. In our effort to serve your family at the highest of quality, we have added our own crematories, one for your loved one and another crematory for your furry family members. Contact us for information on how we can serve your family. Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Welcome back. Our first halftime segment brought to us by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. And joined by Joe Rook, I'm Sean Walker. Joe, it's a 36-point lead right now for Southmont. They're doing kind of what we thought we would get here is when we looked at it on paper coming in. But give me some of your thoughts there on the first half.
Absolutely. The David versus Goliath show here that the Frankfort Southmont's turned out to be. It's kind of what we thought, as you said, 41-5 Southmont here at halftime. They have definitely dominated the game. Showing why they're coming in with that 14-3 record. I mean, they move the ball extremely well on offense, share the ball, get open jump shots. They're knocking them down. Barry coming in, averaging 17 points a game. The sophomore for Southmont here at halftime, leading the way with 19. And Gomez, she comes in averaging 13.5, 14 points a game, has 6 at halftime. So the two leading scorers for Southmont carrying the load again. But I'm just extremely impressed with Southmont, man. They handle the ball well, move the ball well. They're all athletic, move well. So hence the 41-5 lead.
Yeah, with Gomez being a junior, I'm sure that college coaches are already starting to take notice. But her size, her rebounding ability, her scoring, but I am more impressed tonight with her passing.
Yes. As you we've mentioned a few times, she comes in averaging 9 rebounds a game, and Three steals for Gomez, so it shows that she can be active, athletic, good hands. So, and you mentioned, they pass the ball into the post, and she can hit the open cutter to the basket.
We'll take a break in our halftime show. When we come back, we'll show you some of those first half highlights right after this.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable. Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die. Inconceivable. To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99. Inconceivable.
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
In this town, game day starts long before kickoff. It's the work behind the scenes that makes champions. At Tier 1 Meat Company, we prep with the same focus, discipline, and pride as the hometown heroes we feed. From our block to your block, fuel every victory. Tier 1 Meat Company. Mission, feed the fans. Standard, champion quality. Scan the QR code for a game day upgrade.
Halftime highlights roll here. They brought to us by FiberHawk Fiber Internet. It's been all Southmont in the first half, Joe. They've shot the lights out.
Yeah, they have. There's Barry knocking down what? What'd she have, 4 3-pointers in that first?
Four three-pointers.
Where she knocked down one there. And Gomez, nice little jump shot on the baseline. I don't know if our highlights will show, but Southmont, gosh, all the baskets that they had, I bet majority of them had an assist to go with it. They do a good job of sharing the basketball, looking for open teammates and getting the ball where it needs to be. Serenity Reagan, one of Frankfurt's baskets here in the first half. Good drive on her right side. Gomez once again underneath for the Lady Mounties. And you mentioned it. I bet Gomez is getting looked at for some serious offers for some small D1, D2 schools. Good job. As Barry, a sophomore, boy, she's not disappointed tonight, has she? Coming in averaging 17 points, 19 at halftime, Ms. Barry.
Yeah, Southmont, you can tell they're just a well-rounded team, Joe. I mean, they've got, obviously, they have great size, but you see their guards are tenacious. Everyone cuts right.
Yes.
But, I mean, they seem to bring 5'11", 6-foot girls off the bench here at Southmont. I don't know what's in the water, but.
Yeah, they're growing well over there in southern Montgomery County, so.
Again, at the half, it's Ella Berry who leads the way with 19 points. Gomez has 6. Kessler and Turner both with 5 apiece. Molly Williams with 4. Mackenzie Wood with 2 on the other side for Frankfurt. Kyril and Serenity Reagan both got a field goal apiece. They've got 2 points. Sophie Michael chipped in 1 from the free throw line, and that rounds out your scoring. Again, at the break, it's 41-5. We'll step aside. We'll take another break. We'll get Joe's thoughts on maybe some halftime adjustments.
Frankfurt Eagles 976, serving with the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfurt Eagles offers something for everyone. Golf leagues, bingo, concerts, kid parties, cookouts, and more. For more information on who we are and what we do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfurt Eagles at 408 North Main Street, Frankfurt, Indiana.
At Day and Genda Funeral Home, we embrace change while staying true to timeless values. Our commitment to putting families first remains steadfast. With up-to-date practices and unwavering compassion, We offer the highest quality of service for your loved ones. Trust to serve your family with a classic commitment in modern times. Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Welcome back to Case Arena. This segment brought to us by JXN Stump Solutions, rooted in service, driven to remove. Joe, obviously, you're not going to mount a comeback at a 36-point deficit and a running clock here in the second half. Frankfurt outmatched tonight, but are there anything that you see that they might be able to improve on?
Well, yeah, one of the keys was continue improvement for Frankfurt. One couple things. You got to have a better second half, and it's not totally the Lady Hot Dogs' fault. Southmont is very, very good. It's hard to do some of the things that you'd like to do against them, but on the offensive end, let's work it around, get to the girls' strength. Serenity Reagan is a good on the post on the right-hand side, get it to her. Sophie Michael on the left-hand side. Maybe she can get some drives on the left-hand side. Continue to try to get that ball inside. And, you got a few decent outside shots on the three-pointers. Please go ahead and shoot those because keep working that ball around. You got an open shot, you just better take it.
That's going to wrap up our halftime show, and with the clock winding down, we're going to go ahead and stay right here and roll right into the third quarter. Tonight's third quarter brought to us by Jackson Stump Solutions. If you're tired of unsightly tree stumps ruining your yard, let them take care of it. They've got equipment and experience to get the job done right, offering 3 tiers of service that will rejuvenate your yard at competitive, budget-friendly rates. Call 242-9523 today for a free estimate. Jackson Stump Solutions.
Frankfurt on that first possession got the ball to Serenity, turned right around and went for it. That's exactly what she needs to do.
Jarman comes up with a steal on the defensive end. Frankfurt was able to turn Southmont over several times in that first half. They get it to Reagan, uses her body, backs down, and the sheer size of Gomez there, she's got great length.
The one thing Serenity's got to learn is when she turns, she can go back to the middle, but she needs to turn again to go back to her right side. When she turns left, it puts the ball right in front of the defender's face.
They find Gomez. Look at the pass. Wow. Again, her vision is absolutely fantastic.
Number 12, Kessler, getting her 7th point of the evening.
Reagan loses the handle. They get it to the high post this time. Reagan gets tripped up and took a hard tumble.
Sounded a loud boom on the floor, but she hops right back up. Good for her.
Those hurt. That hardwood is not forgiving.
No. Officials could have been kind to Serenity, giving her 2 free throws on that move, but instead that was for the shot.
She's taking a few tough bumps tonight. We've seen her shake it off and be tough every time. How about Jalen Stewart?
Jumping right in there on that offensive board and get 2 for Stewart. Good job.
Freshman on the offensive glass. Another dump down again.
Wow, they know. They do a good job of that and they know where the good players are going to be, Southmont does.
Reading angles. I have a feeling that Layla Gomez is acing her geometry tests and Algebra 2 assignments because she's seeing all those passing angles.
She's got all the angles and everything exactly right.
And the thing about it is you got to pay her attention, right? I mean, obviously, you got to guard her with more than one. Barry knocks down her 5th 3 tonight. 22 points for the sophomore. That's her 6th game this season with 22 or more points.
Two more years for her. Boy, she's going to, I'm not sure what the point record is at Southmont, but I bet she'll be right up amongst them.
Kessler has a nice night tonight as well. Comes in averaging 8. As Joe said a minute ago, she had 9. Now she's got 11. Double figures. Bringing that 2-3 zone out. Michael gets a screen. West gets blocked. Substitution's going to take place. 4 players coming in for Southmont here. Flores coming back on the floor for Frankfort.
Southmont's going to get the substitutes. The substitutions tonight are going to get some playing time.
New faces on the floor. Number 20, Emily Simpson, a freshman's out there on the floor for Southmont. Turner came back in, who had a nice first half. She had 5 points in the first half. And then Flores picks up her pivot foot there.
Went to dribble, and be darned if the Southmont girl didn't have her hand on the basketball. Frankfurt's 15th turnover of the evening.
43-point lead. Again, these Mounties.
Well, they are well schooled and drilled where they get the ball in a certain place where they want to go next with it.
Again, they've got a showdown kind of setting up against Cascade at the end of the season. Somebody's going to be the first ever Monon Athletic Conference champion. And it looks to be one of those 2 schools. Southmont does have the better record on the season. Cascade just 10-8 overall, but they're 5-0 in conference play. So they've enjoyed the change coming over to the Monon Athletic Conference.
Having good success. They did pretty well in the football this year, didn't they, Cascade?
They really did. Yeah, they've got some talent. Nice facilities there at Cascade High School as well. That pass off the mark. Frankfurt will get it back. Clock continues to roll. This one deflected out of bounds. You know, we want to give kudos to all the students working behind the scenes here at Frankfurt High School. ISC Sports Network partnered with Frankfurt. The Hot Dog TV. At ISC, we couldn't be more proud of the efforts of Richard Slee, who heads up the program at Frankfurt, and all the students taking part in this year's telecast. Running the cameras, graphics, replays that you're seeing on your screen tonight. We want to thank you for your hard work. And as always, you can catch almost every boys and girls basketball game all season long on ISC and Hot Dog TV. Stewart puts it on the floor and then gets tripped up. Foul whistled. This floor is not forgiving. I know the floor's changed, but it's still the same hardness underneath it.
It's good to see Serenity Reagan back in there. She kind of took a hard spill a few minutes ago.
I know as a baseball player back in the day here at Frankfurt, when it would rain outside, they would bring us in here for practice.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, you know, we're taking outfield drills and they're throwing them over your shoulder, and I thought I'd impress Coach by laying out. And instead, all I did was end up with some floor burns and some sore bones the next day.
Was the coach impressed?
I don't think so.
It didn't. It didn't work well as you thought it might.
And a carry here called against Chiral. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter of the second half, the third quarter. Cold medicine makes you a little loopy when you take it this time of year, in case you wanted to know, Joe.
I understand.
West going to let it fly and knocks it down right before the buzzer.
There you go, Given West. Way to go.
We told you she could stroke it from deep, and she lets it fly from the volleyball line.
She just needed to step back a few more steps. That's what it was.
Nothing but net takes us to the break. 50-10 your score. Back with more basketball right after this.
We've all heard the question, if a tree falls in a forest, does it make a sound? Honestly, we're not sure either. But what we do know is that if it falls in your yard, it usually leaves behind an unsightly stump that you'll be stuck mowing around. At JXN Stump Solutions, we'll get rid of that stump for good, and here's the best part. We offer free estimates, so you'll know the cost before the work begins. We deliver quality work from a professional, locally owned company with a commitment to leaving your property cleaner, safer, and stump-free. Contact us today at 242-9523. At JXN Stump Solutions, we're rooted in service and driven to remove.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
This portion of our broadcast tonight brought to us by Healthy Communities of Clinton County, where they offer free navigation services for all pregnant women. A licensed nurse is available to help you with free pregnancy tests, prenatal appointment assistance, labor, delivery, safe sleep, car seat, or newborn care education. Just call Libby 659-6063 for more information. 40-point lead for Southmont, but man, the fireworks belong to Given West from the volleyball line.
That was nice. Like Caitlin Clark from the logo.
You can do everything better from the logo. That's what the commercial said.
That's what they say. State Farm says that all the time.
Michael runs into a defender, and then good sportsmanship there from Kessler. Helps her up.
Saw a good job by Kessler sliding her feet over, staying in front of Sophie.
That one through the hands of West, but she tracks it down before it goes across the timeline. That one ricochets off the face. We get a few laughs out there.
Yeah. Number 21 there for Southmont. Boom. It says, yikes.
And I thought they said that ball didn't have enough air in it at the beginning of the game.
Kenzie Wood says, man, ouch.
Spiral to Stewart, over to Michael. They get it into Reagan. Good footwork.
Nice pass by Sophie getting this Serenity.
Kessler back out top. Good open look here. And that one knocked down. Number 23, Haley Douglas, a freshman, getting into the scoring column. Reagan spins on the defense and draws a foul. I'm telling you, if I'm Given West, I might just have to chuck another one up. I mean, there's a heat check rule in this, right?
I think why not? Why not?
Attention all engaged couples, discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, Indiana, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities, providing the perfect backdrop for your dream barn wedding. Start planning your unforgettable day. Visit thewillowcreekbarn.com. Abby Hall checks in, number 2, the sophomore.
Abby sees a lot of the JV action. Good to see her get on the varsity floor tonight.
Reagan missed both free throws, but rebound caroms right back to her. Looking for Reagan inside. Kessler with active hands. They get it up the floor. It's Douglas again, and she's got another field goal. Always love these moments right here.
Yeah, Haley Douglas. Fresh off the JV gang. 4 quick points in this one.
Michael able to draw a foul there on her take to the basket. Obviously, Joe Hot Dogs are going to take their lumps right now this year. Tough year for the Hot Dog, but the experience that these girls are getting out on the floor and the competition that they're playing against,
it's got the help.
They're going to get better, right?
Yeah, they've got the help. The coaches work with them in the off season, take some of these knocks that they've experienced and turn those into positives.
Michael misses both free throws. Three-point attempt up. That one off the mark. That was Miley Malone, number 22, who checked into the game. Southmont with a bunch of freshmen themselves. Dressing varsity and sitting on that bench here this evening. Great opportunity for them tonight with the large lead. Obviously, Southmont can rest some of those starters and big scorers, and then
the gals that practice a lot maybe don't get the experience on the varsity level, get opportunity to play tonight. It's good to see.
And you got to love the competitive spirit, because Ella Berry is sitting over there with a large lead right now, and I promise you, it looks like she's begging Coach to get put back in the game. Now, she's got 22 points tonight, and she didn't do a lot of missing at all.
No. She says, Coach, I'm in the zone tonight. Can I get a few more?
And maybe she was trying to get another teammate into the game or something, but she was working Coach pretty hard over it. I could see her saying, please. I just thought maybe the competitive spirit was trying to get herself back out on the floor. Here's a three knocked down.
Number 3.
Cameron Preeb knocks down the three here in the fourth quarter.
Southmont bench up, clapping on that made 3.
Both girls hit the floor hard there as Reagan went after the loose ball. And one thing that you can't question is the heart and hustle from these hot dogs. They are going to play until the final whistle.
Yeah. The gals stick with it. They play hard. They really do. And it would be easy to kind of say, like, oh, geez, we're down 57-10. But they don't. And that's great to see.
Flores. Do a little dribbling ritual there.
Yeah,
got comfortable, knocks it down.
Gets her first point of the evening.
Did you ever have a ritual at the free throw line, Joe? Did you do anything special?
No. Probably close to, but I don't really remember anything. Not like Steve Alford for IU. What was it? Shorts, socks, shoot, something like that. I don't know. He had a ritual.
Couple dribbles, spin it in your hand.
But when you shoot him like his, I mean, you should have a ritual.
Yeah, and the funny part about that is like he does that out of superstition, right?
Yeah.
But if you put the work in, you don't have to be superstitious about it. That shot just missed. Rebound by Hall. Then last touch by Preeb. More substitutions taking place. Haley Douglas comes back in. She had 4 points earlier. She'll find her way back on the floor here for head coach Dan Berkman. A little over 2 minutes to go as the clock continues to run here in this one.
Southmont's picked up their 5th foul this quarter, so Brianna Flores is going to have an opportunity for 2 free throws.
She was money earlier. Let's see if she can keep that up. Bang. Got it to go.
3 for 3. Good job. We probably just put the kiss of free throw death on her. But no. Got
them all to go. She's got 4 points tonight. She is the 6th hot dog to get into the scoring column. So there's a bright spot for Frankfort. The other night they had just 3 girls score in what was a close competitive game there till halftime. They were in that one against Clinton Prairie, and then the Gophers came out and kind of ratcheted up their defensive pressure. Bodies on the floor again. Jump ball fought for, and possession arrow belongs to the Mounties. I appreciate the possession arrow going back and forth, but I think that if it's one where players go to the floor, you should count the number of players on the floor, right? And whoever has more going after the ball maybe gets the possession. What do you think about that idea?
I think, Sean, I've never heard that before.
Just at this level, reward a little hustle.
Number 20 there for Southmont. Simpson getting her first basket of the evening.
Congratulations to the freshman. Reagan on the miss, but her effort keeps the possession alive as that was last touched by the Mounties. Serenity had the first field goal of the game for Frankfort, and since then it's been tough sledding. But it's not been for a lack of effort. I love her aggressiveness.
She keeps working and working at it. Make sure I say that right. She's just a sophomore, yes. 2 more years. Keeps improving.
Again, when these two teams play again next year, it will be, and obviously new players could join the team or earn playing time or whatever, but none of these girls are graduating.
Yeah. It'll be exact same group.
There's not a senior on either of these teams. Reed passed up the 3. We're going to get a foul here against Frankfort. And after an inbound here, not a lot of time going to be left. We'll see if Southmont gets another shot up. Flores knocks it away. Ball hits the ground. Ripped away. Shot does go up, and then unkind rims there. Emily Simpson almost had her second field goal. That's going to do it for this one tonight. Your final score, 59-14, as we're just going to go ahead and roll right into our post-game show here on the ISC Sports Network. Joe, your final thoughts on this one?
Well, as advertised, Southmont coming in 14-3 record, Sean. Put up a 59-14 win. I was very impressed with the Mounties. They just do a good job all the way around on the defensive end. They move well, hands well, very athletic, stay in front of the people. On the offensive end, they share the ball well, get it to the open gal. They've been knocking down the shots all night long. Very impressed. So they're a good ball club.
Saw some of the great passing there again from Gomez. They had a nice dynamic duo, and we didn't have to see a ton of them tonight. Obviously, Ella Berry got her points early and often. She had 19 points at the half, hit a 3 at the early in the third quarter, and then we really didn't see her the rest of the way. She finishes with a game-high 22, and she'll be our overall player of the game here tonight. But for Frankfort, they had some bright spots, 6 players in the scoring column. Freshman Jalen Stewart got a bucket. Excuse me, Jocelyn Kyrell with a field goal. Serenity Reagan scored. Brianna Flores hit 4 free throws in a row from the line. So some bright spots to take into the postgame.
Yeah, they had some turnovers there early on, kind of slowed that down a little bit. It was managed to stay under 20 turnovers this evening. But, Frankfort, the girls stay with it, and you made that point. They were down big, but continue to put the effort out, stay aggressive, and played hard until the final buzzer.
Again, our highlight of the night was that 3-point buzzer beater by Given West. She knocked it down from the the volleyball line.
Yeah, from the volleyball
fantastic.
line out there. Yeah, that was, like we said, we'll just have to tell Given to back up a little bit more.
There you go. And shoot, let it fire.
Yeah.
Tonight's game was brought to you by Abstract Technology Group, doing IT differently, making it simple. Dayton getting a funeral home, putting family first. FiberHawk, fast, affordable FiberHawk. Healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. The Frankfort Eagles, people helping people, and the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. For Joe Rook, I'm Sean Walker. I want to thank everyone, especially the students behind the scenes here at Frankfort High School. Make sure you join us our next telecast Saturday night, weather permitting. It'll be Clinton Central and Frankfort boys basketball. That one's scheduled to tip around 7:30. We hope you'll join us then. Have a safe night, everyone.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclincounty.com.